You just shot a monster bull, bro.
All right, everybody, my name's Johnny Piazza, and I host this show called Dreammakers. And often I think that I just say the same thing when I come on here, and that's that we've got an awesome episode coming at you. And that's because all of our episodes are awesome, all right? Plain and simple. But that being said, today's episode, in my book at least, is extra awesome. And the reason for that is that this episode is all about turkeys. All right, and I'm a turkey geek. I freaking love turkey hunting. I have ever since I was a little kid. And the two recipients we have hunting today, they are new turkey hunters. They are gonna be inducted into the Guild of Turkey Freaks today. And their names are Briley and Tucker. All right, both of these recipients I've met before personally. They're both very sweet kids. All right, Bryley has been on hunts before, Tucker's been on hunts before, and the reason being is that this organization, the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, is not a one hunt / one dream organization, all right? The Outdoor Adventure Foundation provides hunts and other outdoor adventures to use under the age of 25 with life-threatening illnesses and disabled combat veterans. And we don't just do it once, all right? The reason is because we want to instill a love for the outdoors in our recipients. We like to really get them in the outdoors and make sure they love it. So these kids are going on repeat hunts, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. So first on deck for this turkey hunt is Bryley. All right, Bryley is a very sweet young lady. I met her at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation banquet, and she's been on a hunt before with us, all right? She went out actually with her parents, and Bryley got an awesome antelope out in North Dakota, and she sure loved it. And you know, Bryley's been through a lot, but hunting is what gets her and her wonderful family through it. It's a passion of all of theirs, and they get to share the experiences together. So I'm gonna let Bryley and her father tell you all about her story.
I'm Bryley, and I'm here with OAF on a turkey hunt. I was diagnosed with Hodgkin's lymphoma in October of 2021. I did chemotherapy, radiation at Mayo, and now I'm in the clear. I'm cancer-free, so now I can just enjoy hunts like this.
So we've been out 3 times this spring. We've tried a few evening hunts, and we've seen a lot of hens and jakes, a few toms, but we really haven't had an opportunity to take a shot at a tom.
So both Bryley and Tucker's turkey hunts are gonna be taking place on one gentleman's property, and this guy's name is Jeff Johnson. He's an awesome dude. He loves to have people out and turkey hunt. All right, he has allowed so many of our recipients come out and hunt turkeys on his place over the years that it's crazy. All right, so enough talk, more turkey. They're pretty much hopping right into it, folks. They're getting in the blind, and Miss Bryley is gonna try her hand at a little bit of calling. All right, so it starts raining and a hen shows up, which I actually really like hunting turkeys in the rain, especially after a rain. You know, when it rains, the bugs really start coming up out of the ground in the fields, and the turkeys get out there and they start pecking at them, just like this hen is in front of them. So hopefully with the hen being there, the bugs being on the ground, coming up from the raindrops, maybe a gobbler will show up. So Bryley and her dad start calling together, and this is just a cool moment. You know, this is something that father and daughter get to share together. You know, they've been through a lot, and here they are now, just, they're forgetting about all that. They're just having fun, enjoying the outdoors, hoping some birds come up and doing some calling, man. That's what the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is all about. Now out in front of Bryley, you will notice the weirdest looking decoy you ever did see. It just looks like this skinny little sucker that, I don't know if it's a turkey or a what, but that is the funky chicken. and our wonderful cameraman, Dave Lip, he's texting me saying, man, I love this funky chicken. This thing works so good. And I was like, Dave, I don't know, that's a goofy looking sucker, but sure enough, a bird shows up and just starts beating the heck out of it.
I thought that was a hen, but I don't know if it's a jake or what. It's acting like a jake.
Now I'm looking at this bird, and you can tell Dave in the camera is having a little bit of confusion as well. We can't tell if this is a jake or a hen or what. It's got the head coloration of a jake, but its head kind of looks like a hen. It's not real big, it's not big bodied. It's got the body coloration of a hen. We don't know what this thing is, but regardless of what it is, it does not like the funky chicken. That much is for sure. So Bryley is kind of surrounded by birds. You know, they're all over the place, just a little bit further out. And eventually we get some birds moving in, and clearly these are jakes. You know, I don't know what the heck that thing was from earlier, but these are jakes. You know, you can tell they got the big red, white, and blue head. They got the big old bodies on them, darker feathers. They got the little beard sticking out. The only problem is there ain't a long beard in the bunch. All right, these are definitely jakes, but they're enjoying looking at them all the same.
Yeah, so tonight we saw about 5 jakes come up our hill, and we were hoping that they were toms, but got a little closer and could barely see a beard, so we decided to pass on them. I think we can see something bigger, something better.
Great day to be outside though. A beautiful day. We saw a lot of turkeys, and just a good day.
These dreams were made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, the Dakota Underground Company, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields. Welcome back to Dream Makers, everybody. We are on a turkey hunt in North Dakota with a recipient by the name of Bryley. And Bryley's been having a good time. All right, we're back in the woods, and we're back with the funky chicken. All right, yesterday, Bryley watched a bird beat the heck out of this goofy looking thing, and today she's hoping a gobbler's gonna come in. Yesterday she saw some jakes, but no toms, but she's got a feeling that this morning might be a little bit different. So they're gonna start doing some calling and see if they can bring a longbeard in.
There's a bunch of it. You can shoot either one if you want. That one right there is good. Whatever's right in your back. The back. Go ahead, take them. Good shot. Is that your first turkey?
That's my first turkey. Yeah, 3 weekends later, we got our shot on the 3rd weekend, second to last day of hunting, so.
Called them in this morning, and it was 30 feet away and popped right out there right in front of the blind. Good job, Bryley.
Thanks.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Good job. It's a nice Tom. Good job.
Thank you. So we've gone out 3 times now in the past month, just coming out in the blind, sitting and waiting, and we've seen a lot of jakes, we've seen a lot of hens, but we've never had a good shot on a tom. And so we came out this morning when it's about 5:30, and we were probably in the blind for 15 minutes, and then we had 2 toms walk up on us, and I decided to take the second of the 2, had a good shot on it. My adrenaline was really pumping. I was really excited. This isn't my first hunt, but I've never shot a turkey before, so it was definitely different. It was a fun experience. It was a fun shot to take. Thank you so much to Jeff Johnson and the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. This was an amazing hunt, as they all are. And I'm just so grateful to be out here and just enjoy a hunt.
Well, Bryley, you got your bird, and I could not be more proud or happy for you. All right, welcome to the club. May God help you if you become as obsessed as I am, because I'm telling you, a lot of my time and resources go towards turkey hunting, but I love every second of it. You know, Bryley clearly had a good time. You know, that's the cool thing about turkey hunting. You know, she saw a decoy getting beaten up. She got to communicate with the animal. She heard some gobbles, and eventually she put down a really nice long beard, and she got to do it with her dad, who also loves hunting. And you know, that's special. You know, this wonderful family who has been through a lot got to go in the outdoors and just have fun together, okay? And that's what the Outdoor Adventure Foundation is all about. And if you folks are out there and you want to get involved, please do so by just checking out the information on the screen, because we got a bunch of great volunteers, but we always welcome more. And speaking of volunteers, we got to thank Jeff Johnson letting Bryley come out. But that being said is, Jeff Johnson is not done, because he's still got to have Tucker out to get his bird. And if you want to see that, you got to stick around until after the break. Dreammakers will be right back. These dreams were made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, the Dakota Underground Company, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields. Welcome back to Dreammakers, everybody. I'm Johnny Piazza, your host, and previously on this show, you watched our earlier recipient go out and get her very first turkey. And the next first-time turkey hunter on deck is my main man, Mr. Tucker. All right, and I gotta be honest with you, I'm a little bit responsible for this turkey hunt, because I was at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation banquet. I sat next to Tucker, such a sweet young man, and we started talking about turkeys. And I just poured out my heart and soul. I was like, Tucker, man, you gotta try it. You gotta get out there, because it is my favorite thing that I do. And Tucker was like, you know, I think I might wanna give that a shot. So Tucker is headed out to North Dakota to the property of Jeff Johnson with his father, and he's gonna be going on his very first turkey hunt.
Hi, I'm Tucker Olson. I'm here to do a turkey hunt at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. I've never really shot a turkey before, so this is my first time.
Tucker was born with spina bifida. He's in a wheelchair. He has no mobility of his legs. Makes it kind of tough to get around to certain areas for hunting, and he really enjoys it. And this is a first for anybody in our whole family to go turkey hunting.
Now let me tell you a little bit about Tucker, all right? Tucker is a super sweet kid, all right? Not a mean bone in his body, and he absolutely loves hunting. All right? He takes it very seriously. He likes making good ethical shots, and he has the best reactions. You know, he just loves it, and he has so much fun with it. And that's why I'm so excited that he's gonna get to go out and experience something that I truly love, turkey hunting with his father. We've got Brian Solom there to give him a little bit of a welcome, but they ain't messing around. He's gonna go out and he's gonna start hunting some birds. It's a nice frosty morning, and it's only made better by hearing a little bit of So after a while, some jakes show up. And for those of you that don't know, one of the ways you can tell it's a jake is by the elongated middle feathers on their fan, all right? The other feathers haven't grown to the length of the other one, so that's an easy telltale sign that it's a jake. Obviously, the next is the beard. They have a much shorter beard than a tom. That's where the phrase long beard comes from, is because you're going for a long beard, because why? His beard is long. But regardless of whether these birds are toms or jakes, they start gobbling. And Tucker, I hope at this point you agree with me, regardless of tom or jake, there ain't no better sound in the world, in my opinion. So Tucker had a good sit, you know, and I'm actually glad it went this way. I would hate for him to be ruined by a tom walking in the first 2 minutes and him blasting it and it not being that big of a deal to him. I wanted him to work for it a little bit. And that's exactly what's gonna happen, because he ain't done turkey hunting yet. And hopefully Tucker will get his tom. Stick around, Dreammakers will be right back. These dreams were made possible by Cullen Children's Foundation, the Dakota Underground Company, the Alex Stern Family Foundation, Anderson Trucking Service, and Shields. Howdy everybody, and welcome back to Dreammakers. Now we are on a North Dakota turkey hunt with a young man named Tucker, who's our recipient going on his very first hunt for a gobbler ever. And I'm super pumped for him. He saw some action, few jakes, had fun calling with his dad, but no gobblers. But for this hunt, hopefully it's gonna be a little bit different. He was hunting at a big wide open field, but on this hunt, they switch it up a little bit. Jeff Johnson, the landowner, knows of a place nearby. He knows that gobblers are frequenting there, and that's where he wants Tucker to hunt.
We saw some jakes this morning, and that's all we saw. So we just decided to come back to a place that we hunted before, and we'll hopefully get a turkey.
So Tucker decides he wants to try his hand at calling, which I love. All right, he starts out a little rocky. But then he starts getting better. Cameraman Dave's teaching him a little bit, and he's getting better and better and better.
That sounds good. That sounds a lot better.
And the kid gets so freaking good that they look up, and he called in a whole bunch of gobblers.
Well, get ready, he's right there. Yeah, they're nice.
God, I love that gobble. All right, it's my thing. It gets me going. But anyway, these birds come in classic turkey form. They don't come right in. All right, they kind of circle around. All right, and they totally go in the opposite direction. And Tucker starts getting a little bit discouraged trying to get on them. Now, cameraman Dave is a real blessing to us. All right, he's very patient, and he's walking Tucker through, hey, we're gonna wait until they come in. I think Dave knew that they were eventually gonna come in just given their body language. They weren't taken off, they weren't spooked, but they're being extra cautious.
Yeah, that front one's a good one. If you get a shot at him, take it. Just get ready and take it. Yeah, relax. He's nice and calm. Yep.
Good shot, Tucker.
I killed it?
You killed
Yes, you got him.
Yep, you got him, bud. Boy, that took some maneuvering around.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Oh, I'm proud of you, buddy.
What would you say to Johnny about that?
Thank you.
I think that was a great shot. We had lots of fun hunting time. Quality family time. We were having a blast, Johnny.
I did get him.
What a beautiful bird.
Is this good?
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I want to say thank you to Jeff Johnson for letting me hunt. This was very fun.
I would like to thank the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. It is a wonderful program to get kids out in the nature and do some hunting. Without the Outdoor Adventure Foundation, we wouldn't have been out turkey hunting, and we had a great time. And Johnny Piazza, you were right. It was a good time. Turkey hunting is fun.
I want to thank Johnny Piazza for this turkey hunt, and we can just talk about turkeys when I see them.
Tucker, my friend, I will talk turkey with you anytime, buddy. I could not be more proud of you, seriously. I'm glad you kept your cool, made the perfect shot, and obviously enjoyed it with your father. And that's just very special to me. I have a lot of people ask me, why do I love turkey hunting so much? Especially given my profession. And I always tell them the same thing. It's the first animal I ever hunted. My whole family turkey hunts. And it's really what got me into the outdoors, that gobble, that calling, just all of it. So when people ask me that question, I think back to a little guy who had no idea the love and passion that he would have for hunting in the outdoors. And he only realized it when he went on his first turkey hunt. You know, whether it's Tucker or Bryley, I think you can look at these kids and know with 100% certainty that these outdoor dreams made a difference to them, all right? And not just them, but their families as well. You know, our recipients have been through a lot. Things that nobody should ever have to go through, let alone kids. All right, and the fact that we get to take them out here at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation and make their big outdoor dreams come true and bring joy into their lives and instill in them a passion for something as wonderful as the great outdoors. That's why I do this, and that's why we do what we do at the Outdoor Adventure Foundation. So if you want to get involved, we would absolutely love that. We welcome new donors, new sponsors of this TV show, new volunteers, new places to hunt. Anything that can help make these people's lives better. And me personally, I never know where to donate because I don't know where the money's going. You can watch Dreammakers and know exactly where your money's going, and that's why I'm involved with this organization. So I want to thank you for watching today's show. We got to take two very special kids out on hunts that deserve it, and they definitely had a good time. And I'm gonna end this show the same way I started it, is you gotta keep tuning in because all of our episodes are awesome, but that's only because our recipients and volunteers make it true. My name's Johnny Piazza, and we'll see you next time, right here on Dreammakers. Dreammakers is produced by the High Road Group.